Tell me, is it whack up in the air? Rapping scattered off the gear. I can map him, yeah, yeah. It's like a tracker, get distracted, send him back like in the mail. Not a fraction of them real. Catch him lacking, run the drill. Running through the shit like a motherfucking day.
Welcome back to another episode, guys. This time we're going to be working on the S13. I've got to fix this exhaust. I'll show you the bloody exhaust. It's like hanging off at the engine. So that was because of, at Matsuri, the rear solid mount bracket that was on the back of the exhaust broke off, and then it was just bouncing around, and all that pressure on the front of the exhaust cracked the welds, and then it finally just came off the other night at Friday Night Drift. So gonna be trying to fix that today and a couple other little issues. It's been pretty chaotic at the moment. Work's been picking up, so that's good because I've got more income, but bad because I've got less money. I don't know, it's just a balance. But yeah, been pretty busy. Got a heap of things coming up that are gonna start turning into episodes. So obviously with cars, things don't always go to plan, and yeah, just a whole bunch of episodes coming up that have started now that are gonna end in a few weeks time, you know. So it takes a bit of time, but anyway, having a ball. Thanks to everyone that's joined the channel recently. Had a massive increase of subscribers and just all around like interaction, which is sick. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as me, and look forward to some pretty cool stuff coming up. Let's get stuck into it. Alright, so down in there, the exhaust that is welded onto these stock headers is just completely snapped off. I'll show you better once I get the car on the hoist, but I'm gonna have to take it off somehow and get it re-welded, if I can do it myself, or if I have to take it down to a shop or something like that. But let's get the S13 onto the hoist, and then we can have a better look at it and check out a few other things, because yeah, it's good to check all your bolts and stuff after your car's been on the track a few times. Like this car went to Matsuri, did the Saturday to Sunday, like some serious amount of time on the track, and then it came back home on the trailer, off the trailer for about 2 days or something. It didn't do anything, went straight back on the trailer, went to Archerfield, did that event, and then a couple of days later it did the Friday Night Drift. So this car's been getting a hiding lately, and it's loving it. My faith in the LS1 has been restored because the ticking's gone, so that's good, it's fixed itself. The thicker oil helped that, and also the cooling system helped it because the engine oil isn't getting as hot now. So that's gone, which is freaking awesome, and it's just got that starting issue still. So at some stage I'm going to pull the engine and take off the intake manifold and get to the sensor that apparently is causing the problem, and then I'll also change the lifters at the same time. But that's going to be like one of those jobs that I don't really want to do, so probably won't get done. But anyway, it's on the list of things to do, but not like a priority. So I'm going to chuck the S13 on the hoist now, and let's have a look underneath, see what the go is. As you can hear, it sounds like a bloody tractor, so on the track it sounded freaking unreal. It was pretty wild. So I want to go to Archerfield in this car next, and they've got noise restrictions there, so that's definitely not going to pass. But the easiest way to get this on the hoist is to take the side skirts off, and then it gives you heaps more clearance, and we'll get this car lifted up in the air. I'm so lucky to have a hoist. Fuck yeah. Just got the car on the hoist. It started pissing down outside, and the wet skid pan's ready to go now. So who's coming around to do some skids? It's gonna make a mess of your car, but she's nice and slippery. There's Zach Baldy's challenge car over there. I've still been looking I'm on the hunt for a Honda Civic EG with a VTEC engine for less than 2K. If anyone's got one, let me know. But that's what Zach's driving, the EK. And I'm not sure if Tom's got a car yet, but that's exciting because that's going to be a challenge we're doing if you didn't know. So we're going to buy cars less than $2,000, or our total budget is $2,000. So you got to buy a car less than that, and then do some mods to it to make it better than everyone else's car, and then we're taking it to the track. We're gonna do some on-road driving and some off-road driving, which is gonna be interesting. Zach was talking about jumping that Civic. I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna jump mine because it's just gonna explode, but yeah, so that's gonna be fun. So if anyone's got a Honda Civic EG hatch with a VTEC engine, or has a spare one sitting there ready to go in, that they want to sell me for like dirt cheap, definitely hit me up on in the comments below, because I'm keen as. I've been on the hunt. We'll get one. It's like, I've been looking at a few different cars, like some Nissan Pulsars and stuff, but I don't know, I really want a Honda Civic EG because they're just sick. But anyway, let's get this up in the air. Let's fix that too. That is folding in, and when the wheel spins around, catches on that. My O2 sensor's unplugged. That kept coming unplugged at Matsuri. So I don't think it's even doing anything to be honest. I'm just gonna wait for the rain to stop because you probably can't hear shit. It's actually pretty loud. Oh, it's not even attached. Oh shit. Alright, so this is a problem up in there. You can see that rough edge there on the end of the exhaust. It's meant to be welded up to the actual headers. So at least all I have to do is unbolt this section here and take the header off, which is going to be tricky, and then get it welded back on the same position, and then happy days. But just looking under here, I just noticed, see that black cable? There's two black long things up there. The one on the right is the bloody power cable, and it's got like, it's fully burnt. Like, that's not good at all. So I'm gonna have to fix that, put like a heat sleeve over it or something. That's real dangerous. Or not so much dangerous, but more it's gonna short out and just, yeah, it's gonna stop working. So I need to fix that. Power steering pump's looking a bit average, but they always do. Yeah, other than that, it's pretty much just the diff's leaking a bit, but it's just seeping. It's nothing crazy. I've got to tighten everything because things are a little bit looser than they should be. Yeah, I'm gonna start unbolting this shit and have a look and see what we can do. Just noticed as well, it's been melting my LED wiring, so that's cooked. Anyway, not too worried about that. Let's check out the carnage on this pipe. Yeah, that's nice and broken off. That's so shit. I'm pretty sure it was from when I... So, oh, look, it's melting that wire up there as well. Everything's melting. So, this bracket here was solid welded to the exhaust. This is all done by someone else, but it was welded on there, and then that snapped off, and then this whole exhaust was hanging down, swinging around, and I wasn't stopping because it was Matsuri. I just put that bit of wire around there, held it for a little while, but it kept falling off. And then all the stress was on this weld, so that's why it's cracked on there, and then it's just been heated and cooled down, and then it just finally let go. So that's not ideal. It's pretty shit actually. So you can see it up in there. It's completely snapped off. And there's a purple wire up there. It's also been melting, which isn't ideal. And then you can see the power wire up there, man. I need to disconnect the battery ASAP. That is bad. That's like real bad. Fuck. Which is interesting because this was all done like this when I bought it, and it was fine. But then when I took the engine out and put it back in, I must have put this wire back in slightly different. Like it must meant to go on the other side, and then now it's melting. So lucky I found that before it was a problem. That would have been a bitch. Lowered the car back down, disconnected the battery so I don't zap myself. and I'm now going to take out the coil pack wires, disconnect this bloody stock header. It should be pretty easy to get to and take it out, because the reason why it was so hard, I don't know if you've seen when we did the engine swap, was this here obviously is attached to the headers and it wouldn't fit out without taking out the steering column, or without disconnecting it, and it was an absolute bitch. So now it should come out pretty easy, and then we'll have a look at it on the bench. Bloody, we got a visitor. Some dude in a BMW. It's got P plates on it. Oh shit. That's Marcus. Yeah, if you haven't seen Marcus's channel, go check that out. I'll put the link in the description. He's going to be putting the RB20 that came out of the Skyline, this one here, came out of the Skyline, into that BMW. So that's going to be a build and a half. I haven't seen that done before. So that's exciting. Make sure you check that out. What's going on?
How are we?
Yeah, good man.
Long time no see.
It's been a while.
Yeah, a little bit.
Been a bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
How's the BMW going?
The gearbox is about to blow up.
Oh,
Like, it's not far off.
oh no. Oh shit.
Like, you put your... And I woke up in the morning with shaved legs.
What the fuck? What, when you were drinking you did it to yourself?
No. Mate's girlfriend did it to me.
Alright, so I just took the header off and she's not looking too nice. I literally don't know if you can just weld this stuff, but
Oh my lord.
I think that goes there.
That's full crack.
It's fully cracked.
It's cracked.
Yeah, it's cracked as. That's not ideal.
That should be your merch slogan. Cracked as.
Cracked as.
Boom.
That's pretty like junky. It's pretty junky spec.
No, I'd buy a hoodie with cracked as on it.
Would ya?
Yeah.
Look at that engine mount though. Why is it on an angle? That's interesting. And then this cable here, look at that. It's literally melted through the rubber.
Well, with what you put your car through.
Yeah.
I think is braided time?
What do you mean?
Question mark? Wait.
What do you mean? I don't put it through anything.
No, nothing?
No, nothing at all. It
Very
does-
gentle driving.
Yeah, it's just like a lot of limiter, but it's not that much.
No,
consistent.
Lemmy is nothing.
Yeah,
Lemmy is all good. They like Lemmy.
Yeah, no, she's all good. So I'm probably gonna just ask Hayden, because he's like knows a thing or two about welding. I'm just gonna ask him what the hell I do with this, because I got no idea. Unless any of you guys know, but by the time this video goes out, it might be too late. But if you do know what I should do with this, let me know in the comments below.
Hood exit. Did you hear that?
Hood
You hear that one?
Well, I would do something like that, but I want to drift it at Archfield heaps, and they've got noise restrictions
Yeah.
there, so you can't actually have a hood exit. Like,
Hood exit with a muffler.
yeah, with a just
Can
a
you imagine the
sticking out
muffler
the front.
sticking out of the engine?
Yeah, so nah, so I need to get it fixed, but it's my fault because it was hanging off at the back. Bracket broke, and then I just kept driving it, and it was like, this was the weakest point. So, but anyway, that's a job to be done. Job to be done. I think I'll have a look at this part next. This is the little bracket under here that snapped off that holds the guard in the exact position that it needs to be in. And that little bracket broke, and then when you turn the tyre full lock, it grabs here and bends that up. So I just gotta flex that back.
Where's it meant to go? There.
This is the metal one, so
Where's
yeah,
it
it's meant to be down there somewhere.
Jesus.
About there. So I just got to make a new little bracket up for that and get it in the right position so the wheel doesn't touch. And that's a nice little job. You be right doing that?
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, sweet. But that's going to be the next thing.
I reckon next is clean your pod filter.
What do you want to clean it for?
You got rocks in it.
There's probably rocks and rubber and all sorts of shit. This engine bay is absolutely filthy, eh? Like, it's just getting molested. Definitely do need to do something about cleaning it up a bit. And fixing those wires, because I'm gonna put like a heat sleeve over it and put this like fiberglass sleeving shit on it.
Yeah.
That'll help that out. Gonna have to order that. Alright, so it's still raining outside, and yeah, I've just been plotting away at this. Basically, I just fixed the LED strip light cable that was melted. I ran it up over here now, so hopefully that lasts a bit longer. It's just, I really need to figure out like a good pathway of running that where it's not going to get destroyed, because I'm pretty sure right there it's going to get hit. I did test the wheel, but it seemed okay. But I go full lock there, like, there's a fair bit of distance there, but when the car's on the ground it's probably going to touch. Hopefully not, but I think it might. And I got these freaking knuckles. So good. So I did that, and I took the exhaust just down the road to Hayden from Kamikaze, so he's going to weld up the exhaust onto the header and hopefully get that in time for Friday Night Drift that's coming up in a couple of days. And hopefully I can drive this thing, because I'm freaking keen as to have some more skid time. The Friday Night Drift footage sucks always because it's at night time, so I don't know, I'm sure you guys will watch it anyway, but I don't know. Do you guys still want to see the Friday Night Drift videos even though the footage isn't that great, or should I just not film it? I don't know, but we'll try and like mix it up a bit, change it up, make it more interesting. But anyway, that's a wrap for this one. Kind of struggling with content at the moment because, yeah, just the rain, my cars are out of action, so, and I've just been plotting away at this 32 build, which has taken ages. Like, it just takes a long time to put stuff back together, obviously, and then I have to buy parts, and it's freaking expensive, so it's a slow process, so bear with me, but things are happening, things are getting done. But yeah, gonna get this S13 finished and out to Friday Night Skids, Friday Night Drift, hopefully, and have a ball. So I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode.